It is now 11:16, coming up on 11:17 on this July 3rd. Holiday coming up tomorrow. You said, folks, we're going to see some rumbles perhaps throughout the day?
Yeah, I think we have a little bit better coverage tomorrow, Russ. Today was kind of the breath of fresh air. Everything was down to the south today. But I don't think anything like what we saw yesterday, though. Yesterday we saw those big complexes of storms that had those really strong winds with them. I think just your run-of-the-mill heavy rain producers, maybe some gusty winds, but not a washout by any means.
Summer stuff, is it?
Summer stuff. That's it. That's a really good way of putting it. You know, run-of-the-mill thunderstorms. That's what we'll say. So we'll get you out the door tomorrow morning. We'll call it your rush hour forecast, but we can also call it your sleep-in forecast. If you are lucky enough to be off tomorrow, we've got a muggy start once again, and then by afternoon, yep, you guessed it, more showers and thunderstorms bubbling up in the heating of the day. Temperatures pretty similar to where we were today. It's a pretty muggy night outside across northeast Ohio. A lot of those neighbors like to light those fireworks maybe a night in advance, so good luck getting some sleep tonight. Treasure those hours. We're generally in the 70s right now, but the thing you have noticed outside, our muggy meter has nailed it this week. It is oppressive. When you get dew points, which is what we're showing here, up into the low 70s, that is some southern tropical air outside, and that's exactly what we have area-wide, and we are locked in. It's from here pretty much to the Canadian border, no dry air in sight. What's going to happen later this week, though, we will have a frontal boundary that'll sag south. That will kind of clear out our air mass, but it's going to be another 4 or 5 days until it does so. So we are locked in to this humidity and did spark a couple showers and thunderstorms. Not a whole lot of reason for the air to lift today, so they were few and far between. But as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, some flooding issues. Trumbull County, then down in Richland County near the Lucas community from some thunderstorms that just sat and dumped 1 to 2 inches of rain in a hurry. And that will be the case tomorrow. Not for everyone. I think a lot of areas end up dry tomorrow, but we are going to be dealing with the scattering of showers and storms. And look at how random the coverage was today. Anywhere south of this boundary, you can see all the showers and storms that pop up, kind of nature's air conditioner. They kind of vent their way out. You see those clouds, and that's what we're dealing with tonight. And then everything goes away after sunset. And it's pretty much from the Gulf Coast to where this ridge is off to the north where we have those showers and storms. So you can tell, even by looking at that, we're locked into this forecast. So let's take hour by hour. We showed this at the top of the news. Hey, we're dry tomorrow morning. If you have your last-minute plans for the day tomorrow, you'll be okay. By noon, we're watching those cumulus clouds start to bubble up, and then we will have some showers and thunderstorms around the area once again. Some of these could produce some heavier rain. This is 6 o'clock. Watch what happens by 9. This is fireworks time. We see the coverage decrease. That's some good news. I do think we'll still see some showers and storms around, but they should be going away as we get towards your fireworks plans. Friday morning, more of the same. We start very warm and muggy. High temperatures both tomorrow and Friday, well up into the 80s, and more showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. So your fireworks forecast, you got an optimist over here, Russ. I'm going to keep us dry here in the Cleveland area for the big display there we got going on. Temperatures in the 70s, low 80s. It will be muggy. Make sure you're staying hydrated as you're out and about. The other thing I wanted to show you was the wind. Let's take a look at the wind direction during fireworks. Looks like we're going to have a northeasterly component. So what's that mean? You want to sit on the eastern side of firework displays, as that's going to give you the best view in terms of keeping that smoke out of here. Muggy meter over the next couple days doesn't look like it's working. I don't know, it's just flat. Sometimes this thing loads, sometimes it doesn't. But I tell you, there's some dry air coming in here later this week, Russ. I got to oil up the weather system, I think. Here's the Universal Windows Direct 10-day forecast. Look at the cool down on into next week. And I'm seeing a really pretty dry week next week to show off Cleveland for that All-Star game on Tuesday. Looking fabulous. Mostly sunny skies, low humidity, temps in the 80s. Russ?
Nice. We've decided that tomorrow is July 4th. Earlier in the week, there was some question about that. But
yeah,
we're good
the
now,
models
right?
have come into consensus on what day it is.
Excellent.
Glad
to hear that. All right, Matt, thanks.